Oh, Andrew Dice Clay. Oh, yeah. So I deported them all. Oh, Trump administration revokes the visas of the Baja California governor and her husband. Let's look into this. And I was like, I didn't even. What about the chick running San Francisco elections that's from China that's not even a citizen, that's not even legal to vote? How about let's do some deporting on that? People from San Francisco would be greatly appreciative of that. Trump, do you even know that's a thing? That is a thing, by the way. I don't know if you guys know this, but yeah. And if you don't know this and you don't believe me, look this up. This is a thing. You have a Chinese Communist Party operative in charge of your elections in San Francisco who cannot even legally vote because she is not a United States citizen's people. But anyways, we're on this right now. But anyhow, the Trump administration reportedly revoked the U.S. visas of Marina del Pilar Avila Olmeda. She got a lot of names. The sitting governor of Baja California, Mexico, and her husband. What? What? You mean, okay, so I forget how this works and stuff. But anyhow, and her husband, Carlos Torres, has also visas been revoked, revisaled. High-level political coordinator of, this is who he is, by the way. So her husband, Carlos Torres, a high-level political coordinator in Tijuana. The announcement made late Saturday night through Governor Avila's official Facebook account revealed that her husband's visa was the first to be pulled, followed shortly by her own. Carlos Torres, who serves as coordinator of special projects for the Baja California state governor and the city of Tijuana, insists in a self-serving statement that this move was merely an administrative measure and denied any investigation or accusations. And in the recent days, I was notified by U.S. consular authorities about my revocation of my non-immigrant visa. And the measurement that is with many people a similar context response to internal arrangements of the State Department. And it should be noted that the conscience is calm, and I am sure that the situation will be resolved favorably. Yeah, well, I don't know. California's we need that. Well, we could be 49 states. That could just. Why don't y'all break off and float over there to China or get stuck to the edge of Canada for all we care. Doesn't matter to me. I'm sorry, California people who are not flaming lefties. Guys. But anyways, this Episcopal Church ends refugee partnership with the U.S. government, cites moral opposition to resettling persecuted white Afrikaners from South Africa. Now, this is strange. So in Africa, this is a thing where there has been a leader that was elected that is in charge of a bunch of stuff, and he has been rallying and campaigning for the kill the Bora, or something like that. And pretty much means kill the white farmer. Kill Whitey! Anyways, what's happening is pretty strange because these farmers are in a very precarious position in life because all of their farms are being overtaken and there's no authorities to step in to do anything because the authorities are all being controlled by this leadership who is advocating to take back. They say take back. These people have had these farms for centuries, for family land for a long time. And it's sad, but you're actually looking at a case where people are in a situation where they need to find refuge from outside of their country because their lives are in grave danger. That's what that is the definition of a refugee. And so there is where the actual thing for coming into the United States actually plays a role. That's like what they're trying to say that all these other people that came in through the Darien Gap that were just shipped up through here from all the prisons are. But those people that they're trying to bring in from Africa, the white farmers that are African Americans because they're from that country, they lived there their whole life, they have family that were there before them, And I'm laughing because this is ironic, because this is the craziest thing. Really need to find a refuge, a safe refuge, which would be the United States. Those people are, they'll do good. They'll actually bring good to the country if you brought those people here. That's not what these globalists want. They want really bad immigration to come up through. They want the dumped prisons. They want destabilization. They want to really cause havoc in the United States by having really terrible people that come in through our open borders that were opened through the Biden regime. And so this church here that this lady, we've dealt with her before, is like, please, Trump, I'm a strong lesbian, Episcopal pastor, and I really think that you should be kind and courteous to people who need to find refuge from their terrible country. So please have an open heart, Trump. This awful bitch right here says we ain't taking no white people. So they're white, huh? Nah. Screw you, white people. Huh. Pretty wild, isn't it? It's kind of weird how that works out. I don't understand that. I do understand that. I know what it is. This is not a church at all. This is an operation of the globalist arm. This DC thing here they've had open arms for refugees for 40 plus years. But you be a white dude. Oh no. No. So they're ending that because of that. And so that's just weird. Just letting you know, guys. That's what's happening right now with that DC Episcopal Church. And I don't know if you know this or not, but really aren't supposed to be women pastors out there. There's a reason for that. There's this whole thing that speaks about it. Episcopalian people really kind of ride the coattails of Christianity, almost Christian. It's kind of weird. No, not a bad weird, but the good ones and all. But you're looking at the whole thing. She's really... Oh boy, yeah, women preachers. Okay, all right, we're modern, but now you got lesbian women preachers like this. Ugh. Right now, there's a big thing. God's like shaking his head, going, "Ugh." That's it. That's so. Real quickly, move on to the next big thing up here, man. That's just that's just sickening to see that. That Macron dude is like really uber pissed now that this whole thing has came out with the Cagagna gate. How dare you say that we were doing stuff like that on a train? We weren't doing that stuff on a train. You're crazy. Are you crazy? I don't sniff of that stuff. I don't sniff of that stuff. How dare you say I sniff of that stuff? Or however French people talk. Oui. I put this up my nose. Yeah, that's just really, 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 really strange considering the fact that, this video, like I did this video earlier, and it's got a little bit of traction, but I mean, I just don't know what to make of that. You're just kind of looking at it, and he grabbed that napkin and, grabbed the napkin and we hide it like we were doing something wrong there. And, we've got this wrong look on our face, and then we do the hands off like, oh man, my mom seen my stash on the table, son of a gun. I don't know. It just, if you ask any kind of AI grok thing, it's like, yeah, that was that was that stuff that way. You got you got Leonard Skinner playing back needle and a spoon on a train. I forgot to move my stash where the cameras came in. Yeah, that's weird. And there's all I could do to get the other video out with that Zelensky guy when he had a big old pile laid out right there on the side beside the computer. Watch the video before this one that I did earlier today if you got a chance. 3 minutes long, and it's worth watching because I didn't ever see that video. It was new to me, and it was hard. It wasn't. We might have had some of that hard, but anyways, it was hard to get the video to load because it was pretty obvious what was on that pile. Anyways, just touching the base with you guys and showing you what's going on in the clown world of weirdness. And big wins on the Trump side with China deal. We got some stuff going on with Kennedy I really, man, all the stuff with these ACLU people, their lawsuits against ICE are falling apart. I mean, like drastically. Just all the wonderful things that are happening because these people can't get their stuff together. It's pretty wild. I just roll through a couple of these headlines. Oh my goodness. The ICE people are. So, what gets me is they were doing this thing where they were blocking traffic until ICE, arrests these people and all. And I'm like, ICE, arrest these people and all, please. Let's not waste any time. Look at these. Look at this. Yes, make that happen. Let's arrest these people. These people, put them in there with the ICE people. That way everybody's equal. I don't know. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Let's see what happens. Hopefully we'll really see some big arrests come out of these people that are criminals and trying to take over America. Thank you, guys. I'm out.